This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. The Department of Justice's investigation into UAW President Fain could lead to an extension of the union's federal oversight. It was put under federal watch for 6 years as part of its corruption scandal that included 2 past presidents going to prison. That oversight is set to expire in January, but experts say it will likely be extended because of the investigation into Fain. The Monitor has accused him of seeking benefits for his fiancée and her sister and retaliating against 2 top officials for not following his orders, which Fain denies. The UAW will vote for a new president later this fall, but the investigation into Fain isn't expected to be resolved by then. Like many foreign automakers, Honda is shrinking in China. The company peaked in 2020 when it sold a little over 1.6 million vehicles, but since then, sales have dropped by roughly 1 million units. That's forced Honda to adjust to meet demand. However, it's not giving up on the Chinese market. It just signed an agreement to extend its joint venture partnership with GAC through 2038. The 2 companies first formed a partnership in 1998 and currently share production, sales, and service operations. Honda also formed a joint venture with Dongfeng at the same time as GAC, and that partnership currently lasts through 2033. Speaking of Honda, it already has 8 vehicle manufacturing sites in North America, but its CEO says those plants are almost full, so it's considering building another one. Its facilities in the US, Canada, and Mexico are currently operating at about 90% of their capacity, and Honda is worried that doesn't give it enough of a buffer. North America accounted for 40% of Honda's global sales last year, and CEO Toshihiro Mibe told a Japanese newspaper, quote, "I want to increase the number of sales in North America a lot." With the goal of increasing market share along with tariffs, Sam Fiorani of Auto Forecast Solutions thinks any new capacity would almost certainly be added to the U.S. We've talked a lot about how new car sales keep falling in China and the impact that's having on the industry. Now automotive suppliers are looking to other sectors to help offset the drop. Gasgoo reports that some companies have started targeting motorcycle makers. Last year, nearly 22 million motorcycles were sold in China, which is actually slightly more than new car sales and represented an increase of more than 10%. This could also be a benefit to motorcycle makers who are looking to add new tech and higher quality parts.
At Intrepid, we produce network hardware and software solutions, enabling vehicle manufacturers to innovate and design the next generation of modern mobility. Delivering scalable next-generation solutions requires thorough testing and validation of vehicle platforms. Intrepid specializes in network interfacing, data logging, simulation, and gateway capabilities. Intrepid's Neovi cloud platform provides real-time data collection, instant cloud upload, intelligent detection, advanced issue analysis, root cause identification, and remote update deployment. All of these steps ensure vehicles are cleared for production and ready for the road, taking your fleet testing into the future of mobility. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
EV sales are starting to recover in the U.S. According to Mobility Global, more than 98,000 EVs were registered in May, a drop of just 0.7% compared to a year ago, and the smallest year-over-year decline in 8 months. Overall, EVs accounted for 7% of the market in May, only down 0.1% from a year ago. Tesla helped boost the segment, with registrations increasing 27% to more than 54,000 vehicles. Hyundai was a distant second with just over 6,000 registrations, which was also a 27% increase. Rivian was in third place with 4,600 registrations, just ahead of Chevrolet with 4,400. Speaking of electric car sales, pure EVs outsold all other powertrain types in Germany in June, the first time that's ever happened. Just over 84,000 BEVs were sold last month, beating out hybrids by less than 1,000 units. Meanwhile, about 61,000 gas cars were sold, and interestingly, PHEVs nearly outsold diesels in Germany. Those June sales put BEV market share at nearly 30%, and no doubt price along with more models are helping to fuel that growth. While the average sticker price of an EV has gone up in Germany, if you compare EVs from 2020 to EVs with similar options from 2025, prices have gone down by about 18% when adjusting for inflation. By comparison, prices for similar ICE vehicles have gone up roughly 2%. Last year, China started limiting exports of rare earths. After a global blowback, it agreed to delay those restrictions. But according to a new report from Bloomberg, China is still limiting rare earth exports to the U.S. despite the truce. Customs data shows that exports of rare earth magnets to the U.S. in the first half of the year were 20% below the average level seen between 2022 and 2024. China produces 90% of the world's rare earth magnets, and if it implements its full restrictions, it could have a massive impact on the auto industry. According to the International Energy Agency, if the full controls go into effect, it will disrupt $6.5 trillion of production in the automotive, high-tech, defense, and energy industries outside of China, and half of that would impact the U.S. and Europe. Aston Martin is in talks to get more funding. The British sports car maker is struggling with weak demand in China, product delays, and U.S. tariffs. Aston says it's in talks with funds to help ensure it has enough liquidity to support its strategy. The funding would be backed by Aston assets that would be placed beyond the reach of existing creditors through a transaction known as a drop-down. But that brings us to the end of today's show. Thanks for tuning in.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Alex Partners, when it really matters. CSP, the Composites Solution Partner. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. And thanks to the following YouTube and Patreon members.
At CSP, we work with OEM engineers across the country on their journeys to lighter, safer, and more eco-friendly vehicles. Learn more at thecsp.com.
We act, we grow, we transform, we protect, we rescue. In moments that define the future, we are the partner you can trust. Alex Partners, when it really matters.